zombie apocalypse. I have past two episodes. They're coming to jump on or try to fight it.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna die either way, so.
I'm gonna die fighting.
If I jump off, I'm gonna break both my legs, then I'm stuck. I have no legs for my legs, I'm just like.
High school basketball tonight it is Bolivar at Lebanon. Yellow Jackets and Liberators on senior night here at Boswell Auditorium. Check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Bolivar at Lebanon on regional radio. We will tip things off right after 7:35. Tip, check, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Dread going to work? Maybe it's time for a change. Apply at Carmico, a local family-owned company in Lebanon. We've got great benefits, flexible hours, and a climate.
Well, the last Friday evening of home basketball for the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. This is the finale of 2022-23 here at Boswell Auditorium for the Black and Gold as they are set to take on the Bolivar Liberators in Ozark Conference action. Good evening, Kevin Stubblefield for Regional Radio Sports as we head down the home stretch in quick fashion in the basketball campaign. The Jackets and the Liberators, Bolivar coming in tonight at 16-7. They are alone in second place behind Kickapoo in the Ozark Conference with a mark of 6-2. Lebanon at 2-6 in the league. They are tied for sixth currently with Waynesville and West Plains. Jackets are 11-12 overall on the season. Bolivar has won 5 straight against the Yellow Jackets in head-to-head competition in recent years. The most recent, a 30-point win in Polk County in December of 2021. It's Lebanon and Bolivar. Senior ceremonies held and pregame introductions as Austin Hendricks and Evan Webb were recognized along with the senior cheerleaders at Lebanon High School. It's the Jackets and the Bolivar Liberators, and it is coming your way next here on Regional Radio KJ.
Dread going to work? Maybe it's time for a change. Apply at Carmico, a local family-owned company in Lebanon. We've got great benefits, flexible hours, and a climate-controlled facility. Come join us at Carmico. We look forward to working with you.
Lebanon Ready Mix and Willard Quarries has the concrete you need, whether you're putting in a new patio, building, or remodeling, or just repairing. Lebanon Ready Mix and Willard Quarries delivers to Laclede County and the surrounding area, providing quality concrete to the homeowner and the building contractor. Free estimates are provided. They'll deliver any amount for all types of concrete construction when you want it and where you want it. Call Lebanon Ready Mix and Willard Quarries for prompt delivery to your job site. 532-2728.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
For all your insurance needs, call Austin Moore, Mid-Missouri Insurance, 417-532-5800, or visit midmoinsurance.com, or stop by 278 North Jefferson, Lebanon, Missouri.
Summit Natural Gas is proud of the investments it's made in the communities we serve. We're proud of the great local talent on our team, the contributions we make to local town revenue, and the high-quality, safe system we've built to deliver North American source gas directly to your home. Call us today at 1-800-927-0787 or visit summitnaturalgas.com to learn more. That's 1-800-927-0787 or visit summitnaturalgas.com to learn more.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Camberlock Engineering and Manufacturing Incorporated is a leading manufacturer of ribbon converting machines with the experience and technical ability to provide quality machines at a reasonable price. See our ribbon machine list for product samples from our machines at camberlock.com. Plus, as a versatile company, Camberlock Engineering can also repair the most minor issue with your car hauler or do a complete frame rail or other structural component replacement. And they also repair and replace wiring and hydraulics. Camberlock Engineering in Lebanon. See what we can do for you. Call toll-free at 1-800-309-5023.
Locked out of your car? Battery dead? Flat tire or stuck in the mud? C&S Towing is here for you and your family 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No job too big or small, we tow it all. Craig and Sandra have been taking care of area families the way they would their own family. C&S Towing, family owned and operated. 417-532-3871. That's 417-532-3871.
110 years. How many companies could say their roots in the community have been around for over a century? Very few, but Missouri Cooperage is one of those rare companies who have stood the test of time. Since 1912, Missouri Cooperage has been providing family-supporting jobs and investing in the local community. Now they want to invest in you. Missouri Cooperage has several full-time positions available with great pay and great benefits right here in Lebanon. Find the one for you by visiting independentstavecompany.com/careers. Investing in residents and the community for well over a century. Missouri Cooperage.
You're listening to Regional Radio for the Ozarks, KJEL Lebanon. The dedicated employees at G3 Boats in Lebanon know about the hard work and discipline it takes to have a winning team. We proudly support all our athletes and wish them the very best this season. G3 Boats, a great catch.
Regional Radio KJL Sports presents Lebanon Yellow Jacket Basketball. Tonight's game brought to you by First State Community Bank, David Lehman Insurance, Remax Agent Angie Long in Lebanon, Missouri Cooperage, Lebanon Family Dentistry, Carmico, Kimber Wellness, Mid-Missouri Insurance, Starnes Auto, CNS Towing, Camberlock Engineering, and by Mid-Missouri Bank, Summit Natural Gas, Lebanon R3 Schools, Seeger Toyota, Henderson Heating and Cooling, and Lebanon Ready Mix. And now, Missouri Sports Hall of Fame broadcaster Kevin Stubblefield and Lebanon Yellow Jacket Basketball.
Triple-header night at Lebanon and a split in the sub-varsity games. The Yellow Jackets were able to win the freshman contest by a score of 53-49. Then Bolivar held off the Jackets in the JV game 56-53. Liberators in the traveling blue and gold, Jackets in the home white, trimmed in black and gold. Our officials tonight are Eric Hawkins, Lee Dishman, and Calvin Harris. Hope you enjoyed on KJL. As KJL All-Star Kyle Polk tips the ball in backcourt, and the Liberators have it first. Hand off to Eldon transfer guard Gardner Casey. Now with the basketball out on the perimeter, Jack Larimore. He pounds it down low to Mason Wilson, and in a crowd, he can score from down on the post. Jackets come the other way with the basketball. Caleb Ray. Off to Kelby Vandergrift, now to Austin Hendricks. Jackets beaten by 16 here Wednesday night by West Plains. Bounce pass deep in the right corner. Cooper Berry a three, count it. Caleb Ray with a long distance bounce pass from the opposite corner to Berry, and he cranks the three to make it 3-0 Lebanon. Here's Caden Griswold, baseline left for the Liberators. Skip pass, Jack Larimore on the perimeter. Jackets back away from him. Now to Kyle Polk, guarded by Evan Webb. Back to Larimore. He will hoist a three, no good. And the rebound is tipped out of bounds off of Austin Hendricks. And it'll be Bolivar basketball. Big game for Coach Ryan Toombs, a Bolivar Liberator alum. He played for head coach Chuck Blair, who's here tonight doing Bolivar radio. Three out of the corner, good by Caden Griswold, and we're tied at 3. He averages just under 14 a game for Bolivar. Liberators scoring at 60 a game, allowing 52. Lebanon 58 a contest and giving up 55. We're tied at 3. Caleb Ray out front to Webb. He'll rotate it to Berry. Back out front, Kelby Vandergrift at long range. Jackets coming in tonight 4-5 at home on the season. Bolivar 4-1 in true road games. Baseline right, Berry delivers it out to Hendricks. Now across the formation, it goes to Vandergrift. Ball lost out of bounds. Lebanon turns it over. Bolivar 9-2 against common opponents. Jackets are 6-7 in the new year. Shot from down low, put up and no good by Larimore and rebounded by Webb. Caleb Ray in transition. Skips a pass to Barry, baseline right. He will move in, go high off the glass, and stick it home. So Cooper Barry, both Lebanon field goals, and the Jackets lead 5-3 in the first 2 minutes. Larimore between the circles for Bolivar. Pounds the basketball, gives it high post to Mason Wilson. Wilson hands it away to Kyle Polk. Again, Evan Webb drawing the tough defensive assignment. Here's Larimore. Skip pass out on the side. 3 ball is down the well again for Griswold. He's hit a couple. Bolivar leads 6-5. Liberators turn up pressure in backcourt, and it comes to Vandergrift. Now to Ray. Caleb Ray spots an opening, drives it across on Larimore. Euro step into the lane, no good, but a whistle and a foul. Robbie Hoig, Bolivar head coach, 275 and 149 in his career at Bolivar. He was Chuck Blair's longtime assistant and took the reins when Chuck retired. Free throw is good by Ray. So Robbie's bearing down on 300 wins for a career. And he is going to be Hall of Fame bound at some point in time. 1 out of 2 at the stripe for Ray. Tied at 6, Bolivar basketball. Casey across the line, pounds it on the hardwood, gives it up to Kyle Polk. To Larimore, now to Casey, watched by Ray. Back out to Griswold. Straight ahead 3 is in and out, no good, and the rebound to Barry. Jackets get a stop and a board. Here's Ray. Passing a fastball deep in the opposite corner and off the hands of Webb and out of bounds. Wyatt Carr, Corey Huff check in. Kelby Vandergrift and Evan Webb go out for Lebanon. Liberator basketball, 6-6 our score. Kyle Polk, 21 points a game for the All-Stater. Here's Larimore, and again given room on the perimeter. Dribbles below the arc, out to Griswold, low to Polk, posting up down low for a bucket and one. Polk so versatile, can shoot the 3, can roam out front, and he's a strong finisher inside. Wyatt Carr picked up the foul, and Polk goes to the line. 79% free throw shooter. The 6'7 senior who's going to Northern Iowa, and he puts it up and in. 9-6 Bolivar. Caleb Ray moves it across. Out it comes to Wyatt Carr at long range. Now to Corey Huff, distributing on the side to Hendricks. As Hendricks pulls it up and gives it again to Carr. He'll drive the ball to the basket and score. Wyatt Carr off the left flank, drives and banks it in. And it's 9-8, Bolivar by 1. Polk with it. It's Wilson. Inside again to Kyle Polk. And a nice dump down for a bucket by Larimore. The unselfishness of Polk could have taken the shot, but gave it up for a better attempt closer. And Larimore banks it in. Now Lebanon almost turned it over. Saved in by Hendricks to Huff. Now back out to Wyatt Carr. 11-8 Bolivar. Austin Hendricks beyond the arc. Polk on him. Now with the basketball is Carr. On the side to Ray. Top of the key to Carr once again. Watched by Larimore. Rotates it to Barry, operating on the left side of the floor. And now it comes again to Hendricks. 3:20 to go in the first quarter. Ray with a 3 for the tie, yes. Caleb Ray with 4. Jackets have hit a couple of threes, and we're back on even terms at 11. Polk brings it across for Bolivar to Larimore. Back to Kyle Polk. 3 over Barry, yes, top of the key. Polk has already showed you what's in the toolbox for him offensively. 14-11, Bolivar by 3. Here's Barry in the corner to Ray. Guarded by Larimore. He loses the defense, but the 3 ball is short. Mason Wilson with the rebound for the Liberators. Polk in the corner. Gardner Casey with a 3, and it's up and good. 17-11 Bolivar. Liberators have hit 4 from behind the stripe here in the first quarter, and they're up by 6 with 2:20 to go. Hendricks moves to Ray. To Barry. High post. Hand off Corey Huff. In the corner to Ray. Steps around Larimore. Now to Austin Hendricks. Jackets move it out again to Barry. Quickly around the arc. In the corner to Huff once again. Guarded by Casey. Now to Ray. To Hendricks. He will try to sneak his way in and does with a one-hander, and he converts. Over Mason Wilson inside, and it's 17-13 Bolivar. Here's Polk to Wilson at the high post. In the corner, Larimore up the baseline, shut off there by Huff. Now to Griswold, moving in on Hendricks. Caleb Ray jumps the dribble and takes it away for Lebanon. Hendricks with the basketball. First turnover for Bolivar, saved in by Carr. Into Austin Hendricks, a drive and a bucket waved off by Calvin Harris. He says a foul on the floor against Bolivar. And that'll go on Gardner Casey as first. Vandergrift, Webb, and Dylan Russell in for Lebanon. Carr, Huff, and Barry will retreat to the bench. Lebanon basketball from underneath. 1:19 to go in the first quarter. 17-13, Bolivar by 4. Inbound pass to Hendricks. Polk shadowing him. To Vandergrift. He's had some big offensive games of late. Now to Webb. Bounce pass cutting inside. Caleb Ray on the rim, no good. Right in front. And just couldn't get it to drop. Kyle Polk in transition for Bolivar. In the corner to Larimore and back to Polk. Webb back into the ball game and again guarding the Bolivar All-Stater, who has his dribble kicked away by the Yellow Jackets. Bolivar will keep it. Big crowd on hand tonight here at Boswell Auditorium. One of the bigger ones we've had this season. And as you would expect with a 45-minute drive, a lot of folks from Polk County here tonight. Here's Larimore, given room by Vandergrift. Griswold to Casey. Back out to Griswold to Larimore. Now to Casey. He'll penetrate off the right side. Now move it out at long range into the hands of Ricky Gooding, who's in. Off to Polk. 3 over Evan Webb, who did a good job of getting a hand in his face and closing out and forced a miss, and Vandergrift with the rebound. Jackets may wait for the final shot. Good first quarter of action tonight in the OC. 10 on the clock, down to 8. Webb in the corner to Vandergrift. Pops it out to Hendricks, who will shoot the 3 and bank it in right before the buzzer. 1-point game after one. Bolivar 17 and Lebanon 16 on Regional Radio KJL.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
For all your insurance needs, call Austin Moore, Mid-Missouri Insurance, 417-532-5800, or visit midmoinsurance.com, or stop by 278 North Jefferson, Lebanon, Missouri.
Thinking about moving to the big city? Stop. There's no need to leave Lebanon to start a lifelong career in a valued trade. Carmico is hiring various positions with no experience needed. We are willing to train the right individuals. Come join our team. Apply online at carmico.com.
Arr, a hoist there, matey.
A hoist?
Aye, ye be needing a boat hoist for your vessel to keep off barnacles and prevent hull blisters for a cleaner bottom and better fuel efficiency.
Hey, thanks. I'll look into that.
You do that, you salty dog. Arr.
Since 1984, EconoLift Boat Hoist has been providing quality boat lifts. So stop scrubbing your bottom. Check them out online at econolift.com.
Lebanon basketball, we go to quarter number 2. Handoff, Caleb Ray, left side. Now between the circles to Vandergrift, guarded by Casey. Skip pass to Ray, to Hendricks, and again to Vandergrift. He will penetrate and draw contact and a foul. It's going to be a foul on Vandegrift for a push-off. It's actually Dylan Russell that they catch inside. So an off-the-ball foul against Lebanon. And Bolivar will have it, leading by 1. Larimore to Casey. Gardner Casey is going to be a beneficiary of an illegal screen, and it'll go the other way. A foul on Bolivar's Jack Larimore. So he has 2, and Robbie Hoig will send Mason Wilson back into the Bolivar lineup. Robbie, a native of Iowa, played at SBU and stayed in the area after his college career. One of the best coaches in the state of Missouri. Ray out at long range for Lebanon. Volleyball line, it goes to Vandegrift. Pops it inside to Russell. And a shot over Wilson rolls off no good. Hendricks crashes and gets the board. Short corner jump shot by Kelby Vandegrift is around and good. Credit that to Austin Hendricks for work on the offensive board. And the Yellow Jackets have their first lead at 18-17. Kyle Polk rambles to the left elbow. Out to Ricky Gooding for a 3. Perfect. Bolivar, 5 threes in the first half, and they're back in front by 2. Evan Webb tries to answer. His shot from 3, no good. Another offensive rebound, though, as Vandegrift comes sailing in to snag it out of the air, and a Bolivar foul is called. That will go on Gardner Casey. So he has 2. 4 team fouls on the Liberators. So Casey will take a seat, replaced by Brad Hadank. So backcourt depth for Bolivar being tested here in the early going. Now Calvin Harris over at the scorer's table to check something on the book. Jackets on the road next week, Monday at Buffalo. And then Tuesday at Kickapoo, and that'll do it for the regular season. We'll be right back here on Monday night for the Lady Yellow Jacket game with Kickapoo. Lebanon with a big win last night at Bolivar, 67-37. So the Lady Jackets are still in the mix in the Ozark Conference race. 2 tough games next week, though. Kickapoo here Monday, and then on the road at West Plains on Wednesday. Here's a travel on the Yellow Jackets and a turnover. They will draw the pairings for Class 6 District 2 tomorrow. And again, Lebanon will be heading to the St. Louis suburb of Eureka for district basketball this year. Bolivar by 2, lob over the top, Mason Wilson down low. They wall him off inside, force a miss, and Vandegrift grabs the board. Ahead it goes to Evan Webb. Makes the catch down low, shoots, scores, draws a foul. You could hear the chop on the wrist as Webb went up for the shot, and he dropped it in and drew the foul. Gooding with a foul for Bolivar, and we're tied at 20. Webb to the free throw line for the Yellow Jackets. And he converts. 21-20 LHS. Early in the second quarter from Boswell Auditorium. Gooding out between the rings, guarded by Ray. Polk, watched by Webb. Kyle Polk below the free throw line, steps in with the left hand and is called for steps. Another part of his arsenal, able to score with either hand. Robbie Hoig didn't think he traveled, but the call stands. So Lebanon with a lead of 1 and possession, 21-20. Here's Vandegrift, right side to Hendricks. Vandegrift shoots a 3. Yes, sir. Kelby Vandegrift Drills the three. Jackets have their biggest lead of the night, 24-20. Here's Gooding. Griswold has hit a couple from distance. That one rims in and out, no good. Rebound tipped to the baseline and fielded there by Webb. Up the floor comes Ray. Jackets will set it up in the half court. Vandergrift to Ray. Caleb Ray, guarded by Kyle Polk. Off to Hendricks. And they're going to call him for a walk. Bolivar 7-3 against the Yellow Jackets, going back to 2009. And again, 5 straight victories head-to-head. A couple of those early victories are in the Rogersville tournament, when both ball clubs were consistent participants in that event. Out front, Gooding. Ball slapped away, taken by Vandergrift. Loose ball is going to be run down by Ray. He will go up for a shot and get hammered to the floor, and no foul call. Back comes Bolivar. Here's a rejection by Webb, but a foul on the shot by Mason Wilson. Webb above the rim that time, but they call him for contact, and Wilson will go to the line. Ryan Toombs wanting a foul at the other end on that flurry of activity underneath the basket. Free throw by Wilson is good. (24-21) Lebanon. And the next, good. 24-22, Jackets by 2. On the perimeter, Vandergrift. Dylan Russell with a 3. And it's in and out, no good. Webb bounces it off the backboard, and it comes to Russell at the high post. Lebanon will get another opportunity. Here's Ray to Hendricks. Back out it comes to Vandergrift. Kelby Vandergrift between the legs on the dribble to Webb. Ball fake 3, no good. Rebound is going to be batted out of bounds off of Wilson, and Lebanon will keep it.
You're listening to Regional Radio for the Ozarks, KJEL Lebanon. The dedicated employees at G3 Boats in Lebanon know about the hard work and discipline it takes to have a winning team. We proudly support all our athletes and wish them the very best this season. G3 Boats, a great catch.
Jackets move the ball to Hendricks. Cooper Berry back in, now to Wyatt Carr. Hendricks baseline right, cruises to the right elbow. Finds Carr inside for a reverse layup down low, and he sticks it in. 26-22, Jackets by 4. Kyle Polk for Bolivar. Off to Drake Durham, who's into the ball game. He played in the JV contest. Here's Polk out of the double team to the right side for a 3 that's put up and no good by Hadank and rebounded by the Yellow Jackets. Lebanon by 4, playing well here in the second period. Skip pass on the corner. Carr with a 3, count it. Wyatt Carr dials long distance and forces a Bolivar timeout with 3:18 to go in the first half. Lebanon up 29-22 on the Liberators. Back in a moment.
Seeger Toyota of St. Robert is the place to expect new and exciting things to happen, and yes, of course, it is for you and your vehicle's benefit. We recently opened our new service facility with 7 additional bays, allowing us to do your needed service and maintenance in a timelier manner and scheduling your vehicle in sooner than ever before. So waiting is a thing of the past. Plus, all of our new Seeger Toyotas come with Seeger Care, which means your first 4 years of maintenance, well, we cover that for you here at Seeger. So reach out to us or stop by and see the excitement for yourself. We can make service a breeze. That's Seeger Toyota next to Walmart in St. Robert or at SeegerToyota.net.
Lebanon by 7, 29-22, 3:18 remaining in the first half. Those are our conference games tonight. Rolla at Central, Camberton at Glendale, Hillcrest at Kickapoo, and Waynesville at Parkview. Gardner Casey back into the Bolivar lineup. Gets the pass out on the perimeter into the hands of Durham. Offensive foul, Bolivar. And again, an off-the-ball call. That'll go against Durham. So that's 4 Bolivar turnovers here in the second period. So the Jackets, with a 7-point lead, will face some backcourt pressure. Huff hands it to Ray. Damian Young into the ball game for Bolivar. He also played in the JV game. Here's Ray steamrolling through the paint, putting it up and hitting the basket, but an offensive foul is called. As Bolivar was sent in the lane, Brad Hadank took the charge. So team fouls, 4 for Lebanon, 6 for Bolivar. And the Liberators have it, down by 7, 29-22. They went into the period up by 1. Casey guarded by Carr. Kyle Polk, baseline right, double team, threads the needle with a bounce pass down low, but the reverse layup is no good by Damian Young and cleared by Wyatt Carr. Here's Caleb Ray, stop and go move out beyond the arc, now to Carr. To Corey Huff. Here's Ray. Jab step on Young, goes baseline, fall away Jay from 12, yes. Caleb Ray from baseline left, knocks it down. He's got 6, Jackets shooting the ball well tonight. A much superior offensive performance than the one 48 hours earlier against West Plains here on Wednesday night. Kyle Polk in the left corner. Caleb Ray drives the defensive assignment on him and reaches in and commits a personal foul. So that'll be 2 on Ray. Mason Huber will check in for Lebanon. And Ray will go to the bench. Non-shooting, Bolivar will inbound from underneath. Damian Young will lob to Polk, who makes the catch in the lane and nestles it in. Kyle Polk with 8. 31-24, Lebanon by 7. Out front, Carr to Huber, distributing in the left corner to Huff. Top side it goes to Barry. Now to Carr. Out to Barry, open for a 3. That one is in and out, no good. Had a good look, good release, circle the rim, no good. That comes Casey for Bolivar in the right corner. Damian Young out front, slings it to Polk. Bounce pass, meeting post down low to Wilson. Bulldozing his way in and knocking down Cooper Barry for an offensive foul. That'd be a good acting job by Barry, but he sold it. And the first foul on Mason Wilson. 31-24 Lebanon with the lead and the basketball. Carr in backcourt. Off to Huber, the freshman. He'll get it across on Young. Take off on a drive to the bucket and roll it in, but no basket. Not given the continuation tonight. Foul on the floor against Bolivar. And on the reach in, Damian Young. It will be 1-1 though for Mason Huber. .116 remaining in the first half. And Huber's shot is up and good. He's averaging 3 points a game. Russell back in for Lebanon. Barry goes out. Mason Huber trying to give Lebanon a 9-point lead, and he does. 33-24 Yellow Jackets. Token pressure in backcourt. Polk gets it into Young. Now he hands to Polk as Wyatt Carr is in the vicinity. Jackets will run 2 defenders at Polk. Picks up the dribble out to Young. He'll shovel it away to Griswold. Taking Austin Hendricks to the lane. Now to Gardner Casey. Shot fake. Moves in on Huff. Puts it into the lane and scores with the left hand. Jump shot. And then the left hand 8-footer up and good for Gardner Casey, who has 5. 33-26. Lebanon by 7 with the basketball. Really played well here in the second quarter, trying to close it out and get to halftime in good shape. Here's Huber to Hendricks. In the corner, Wyatt Carr, 10-footer, partially blocked off the side of the board, picked up and stuck in by Dylan Russell, and that will count and a three-point opportunity. Well, Wyatt Carr deflected the shot from the baseline off the board, but it carried him right to Dylan Russell. Kyle Polk picked up the foul, his first, and Russell's free throw is perfect. Jackets by 10 with 26 seconds to go in the half. Polk off to Casey. Casey around a ball screen set by Wilson. Here's Griswold. Down to 11 seconds to go. Casey along the baseline. Draws a two-shot foul from Corey Huff. So Casey will go to the free throw line. Bolivar 3 for 3 at the stripe so far. Casey, quite an addition to this Bolivar roster, transferred in from Eldon. 8.2 on the clock. Free throw is good. And he is only a sophomore. (36-27) Lebanon. And the next by Casey, also good. So Casey has 7. Bolivar will set up in backcourt pressure. Jackets will have time. They can handle the basketball to get a final shot. Huber to Carr, back to Huber. Double team, off to Carr again with 3 seconds with 2. Lean in shot, no good, short at the buzzer. Halftime at Boswell Auditorium on senior night. And the Yellow Jackets lead Bolivar at the break, 36-28 on KJL.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Camberlock Engineering and Manufacturing Incorporated is a leading manufacturer of ribbon converting machines with the experience and technical ability to provide quality machines at a reasonable price. See our ribbon machine list for product samples from our machines at camberlock.com. Plus, as a versatile company, Camberlock Engineering can also repair the most minor issue with your car hauler or do a complete frame rail or other structural component replacement. And they also repair and replace wiring and hydraulics. Camberlock Engineering in Lebanon. See what we can do for you. Call toll free at 1-800-309-5023.
Locked out of your car? Battery dead? Flat tire or stuck in the mud? C&S Towing is here for you and your family 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No job too big or small, we tow it all. Craig and Sandra have been taking care of area families the way they would their own family. C&S Towing, family owned and operated. 417-532-3871. That's 417-532-3871.
110 years. How many companies can say their roots in the community have been around for over a century? Very few, but Missouri Cooperage is one of those rare companies who have stood the test of time. Since 1912, Missouri Cooperage has been providing family-supporting jobs and investing in the local community. Now they want to invest in you. Missouri Cooperage has several full-time positions available with great pay and great benefits right here in Lebanon. Find the one for you by visiting independentstavecompany.com/careers. Investing in residents and the community for well over a century. Missouri Cooperage.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
For all your insurance needs, call Austin Moore, Mid-Missouri Insurance, 417-532-5800, or visit midmoinsurance.com, or stop by 278 North Jefferson, Lebanon, Missouri.
Thinking about moving to the big city? Stop. There's no need to leave Lebanon to start a lifelong career in a valued trade. Carmico is hiring various positions with no experience needed. We are willing to train the right individuals. Come join our team. Apply online at carmico.com.
Seeger Toyota of St. Robert is the place to expect new and exciting things to happen, and yes, of course, it is for you and your vehicle's benefit. We recently opened our new service facility with 7 additional bays, allowing us to do your needed service and maintenance in a timelier manner and scheduling your vehicle in sooner than ever before. So waiting is a thing of the past. Plus, all of our new Seeger Toyotas come with Seeger Care, which means your first 4 years of maintenance, well, we cover that for you here at Seeger. So reach out to us or stop by and see the excitement for yourself. We can make service a breeze. That's Seeger Toyota next to Walmart in St. Robert or at SeegerToyota.net.
Mom and Dad, yeah, they've been there for you your whole life. When you fell and scraped your knee, they gave you a Band-Aid. When you broke your arm playing football, they rushed you to the hospital. When you had a temperature of 102, they stayed up with you all night long. Now, they need you.
Life Care Center of Waynesville is an ideal place for individuals in need of short-term rehabilitation, long-term care, or post-operative recovery. Give them a call today as they're taking every precaution to keep their residents safe during this difficult time.
36-28 Lebanon at halftime. Jackets outscored the Liberators 20-11 in the second period of play. Kyle Polk with 8 to lead Bolivar. 7 points in the first half for Lebanon's Wyatt Carr. Each team has hit 5 threes and made 5 free throws, and turnovers are even at 6. Jackets lead it by 8, 36-28. We'll check Fox News. Be back with the third quarter in a couple of minutes from Boswell Auditorium here on a Friday night at Regional Radio.
Reassurances. I'm Lisa Lacera, Fox News. 3 weeks after a train derailment and chemical release in East Palestine, Ohio Governor Mike DeWine says environmental officials are testing air and water.
So nothing from the train derailment was found in the homes. Nothing was found out on the street. The monitoring will continue, however.
And he says wells were also tested and water is safe to drink. The White House says federal help continues.
We have mobilized a robust multi-agency effort to support the people of East Palestine, Ohio. EPA is helping the state test the water and air, collect soil samples, and screen homes. The Department of Transportation is helping get to the bottom of what exactly happened.
Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre. Still, residents are complaining of headaches, rashes, and other ailments since the chemicals were released into the air in a controlled burn. A suspect in custody after 6 people are shot dead in several locations in a small Mississippi town near the border with Tennessee.
Mississippi Governor Tate Reeves released a statement saying, in part, quote, "At this time, we believe he acted alone. His motive is not yet known. I will ensure that the full resources of the state are available to law enforcement as we continue to investigate the situation. The Mississippi Bureau of Investigation has been asked to assist in this investigation."
Fox's Charles Watson in Tate County, Mississippi. The ATF is also providing assistance in the investigation. U.S. Central Command says the man who oversaw ISIS in Syria has been killed in a U.S. military raid.
An explosion during the raid also resulted in 4 U.S. troops and 1 other working dogs suffering some injuries.
White House National Security spokesman John Kirby, who says all are in stable condition. CENTCOM says a separate raid took out an ISIS assassination cell leader. America is listening to Fox News.
Dell Technologies President's Day business event starts now with deals to power America's doers and dreamers. Save on select performance business PCs powered by 12th Gen Intel Core processors. Don't forget special pricing on the latest monitors, docks, and accessories, plus free shipping and special financing with Dell Business Credit. Call a Dell Technologies advisor at 877-ASK-DELL for President's Day deals. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
Do you find yourself stuck in a timeshare? Get the real facts about the timeshare industry and your options for cancellation. Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, beat the largest timeshare company in federal court and has put together a free information guide that reveals the secrets the timeshare industry doesn't want you to know, including the 5 ways to get rid of your timeshare. Call now and get this timeshare cancellation guide absolutely free.
Call 800-857-5656. That's 800-857-5656.
North Korea is ramping up its threats over news about joint military action between the U.S. and South Korea.
South Korea says that its joint military drills with the U.S. next month in mid-March will be the largest in several years. Both countries have repeatedly said that these joint military drills are defensive in nature. Well, less than 2 hours after those words, North Korea issued a response warning of, quote, unprecedentedly constant, strong responses. We have heard similar threats from Pyongyang and Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un in the past, but this indicates the country could resume weapons testing. It was last year when North Korea fired off a record number of missile tests, more than 70 of them. In London, Alex Hogan, Fox News.
Thousands of flights to and from 7 major airports in Germany canceled today as workers walked out. Nearly 300,000 passengers were affected. The CDC says young kids are passing up vital greens for sugary drinks.
Researchers at the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention say over half of American kids, roughly 57%, drink at least one sugary drink a week. But when it comes to more nutritious options, over half of kids in 20 states do not eat a veggie daily, and roughly 1 in 3 children under 5 did not eat a daily fruit. The American Heart Association recommends that young children eat at least one fruit or veggie with every meal, and the CDC warns parents should steer clear of added sugars, like the ones commonly found in sodas and some sports drinks, for children under the age of 2. Sean Langell, Fox News.
Brazil's Carnival is back. The pandemic last year prompted Rio to delay Carnival by 2 months and water down some of the fun, which was attended by mostly locals. This year, Brazil's federal government expects 46 million people to join the festivities that officially begin today, and they run through February 22nd. I'm Lisa Lacera. This is Fox News.
Mid-Missouri Bank knows it's the little things that matter most. The little things add up in life, like getting 4% cash back with Kasasa, like rounding up your debit card purchases to the nearest dollar and putting that money in your savings account. Now, more than ever, you need your checking and savings account balances to be growing. Mid-Missouri Bank wants to help you grow. Visit midmobank.com to make the switch and start growing today. Mid-Missouri Bank is building the community bank of the future in the Ozarks today. Member FDIC.
Here we go to the third quarter at Boswell Auditorium. Lebanon trying to upend the Bolivar Liberators, 36-28 Jackets. Final score in the OC tonight, Kickapoo stays undefeated in the league with a win over Hillcrest, 69-55. Bolivar with the basketball. They will go left to right, shoot at the east end in the third and fourth quarters. Jack Larimore out front. Tries a backdoor feed, and Evan Webb, face guarding Kyle Polk, forces the ball to go out of bounds. So the Liberators turn it over on their first trip. Jackets inbound to Ray. Larimore stand in front of him. Ray in the corner to Vandergrift, guarded there by Gardner Casey. Bolivar led by 1 after 1. Jackets again outscoring the Liberators 20-11 in that second period. Ray downhill, pull up in the lane, got it. Caleb Ray with 8. Caleb had 7 the other night in the loss to West Plains. Like night and day, the Lebanon offense this evening compared to Wednesday night. Kyle Polk, duck under move, shot from 10, no good. And the rebound captured inside and then stolen away from Larimore by Evan Webb. On senior night, Evan Webb, good defense and rebounding. Here's Caleb Ray into the lane and scoring 2 more. He's got 10. Jackets get the first 2 buckets and go up by 12, 40-28. Kyle Polk out front. He will start to take over into the lane, but he missed it badly. Comes down to Vandergrift. Jackets with numbers. Polk at the other end of the floor. He hustles back. Pass comes out to Vandergrift. Shifts it inside to Barry. Now back to Caleb Ray, who will miss the shot from down low. Vandergrift, though, deflects the ball off of Casey, and Lebanon will keep it. Ray will inbound from the baseline area to Vandergrift. Kelby Vandergrift touches one up, and it's all net. Jackets hit the first 3 shots of the third and go up 42-28. Timeout Bolivar. We're back after this on KJL.
Oh, real estate. Not really any fun, is it? Whether you need to move because of work, just time to move up, or size down, there's a ton of stuff to worry about when looking for a home. Are they asking too much? Why are they asking so little? Home inspections, deeds, utility costs? Will the home keep its value? Is it a good area? All the paperwork, the financing, the negotiating? Oh! I think I might have lost my marbles if it wasn't for my realtor.
RE/MAX Next Generation Angie Long started in this business because she loves helping people and she loves seeing people's dream come true. So why wouldn't you call Angie Long at 718-2217?
Bolivar basketball. Liberators down 14 at 42-28. Robbie Hoyes used a couple of TOs. Kyle Polk. Ball knocked away. Lebanon a steal. Here comes Caleb Ray for a bucket. Jackets opening up daylight on an 8-0 run here in the third, and they lead at 44-28. Gardner Casey, 15-footer, got it. Curling from the right elbow to the center of the foul line area, and he cans the J to make it 44-30. Ray with the basketball across the line into the hands of Hendricks. 2-3 zone for Bolivar. Jackets keep it on the perimeter as Ray and Hendricks play pitch and catch. Ray in the corner to Webb. Bounce pass back out to Ray. In the corner to Webb. His 3 is up and no good. Kyle Polk grabs the rebound. Jackets will harass him in backcourt, but commit a foul. Vandergrift on the foul. Webb goes out. Wyatt Carr in for Lebanon. 44-30 Jackets in the third. Kyle Polk shovels the basketball away to Damian Young. Now to Griswold. Griswold operating behind Mason Wilson. Here's Larimore. Back out to Griswold. A long one over Barry. No. Kelby Vandergrift, another rebound. Peels out up the right sideline. Gets it to Barry. Back to Vandergrift. Sets for 3, and it's up and short. Vandergrift, though, hits the floor as he got the rebound in front of Damian Young, who tripped him up and spilled him to the deck. Lebanon will have it. And it will be an inbounds play from underneath. A lob, and Wyatt Carr misses from right in front. Jackets tried to get a quickie off the inbounds pass. Rebound Bolivar. Here's Larimore. Inside to Wilson. Doubled up. Back to Larimore. Left-hand 3. In and out, no good. Vandergrift the rebound. And we got a whistle and a foul called on Damian Young again. Pulled Caleb Ray down. So Young with 3. Lebanon basketball against backcourt pressure. Inbounded to Ray. He'll work it up on Jack Larimore. Ray with Polk hedging out on him. Passes it to Vandergrift. Vandergrift guarded by Young. Avoids him. Shoots a pass in the corner to Carr. Bobbled it momentarily, so that prevented the shot from going up. Now to Austin Hendricks. Sends it across the floor to Ray. Head down, a drive. Lost the ball going up, taken by Bolivar. Jackets turn it over for the 7th time. Here's Griswold out to Young. Top of the key to Wilson. Extra pass. Kyle Polk for a 3. Good. Liberators move the ball quickly from one side to the other, and Polk hits the 3 to make it a Jacket 11-point lead. Now the ball is deflected in backcourt. Polk a steal and a layup. And just like that, a quick 5-0 run. Bolivar coming back to within 9 at 44-35. Ryan Toombs will let his ball club play through it. Caleb Ray to the left elbow. Out to Austin Hendricks, top of the circle. To Carr. Now to Ray. And the ball poked away and stolen by Larimore as he reached in and deflected it. Momentum on the Liberator side. Griswold turns down the 3. In the corner it goes to Larimore. Off the right side, back out to Griswold, around Hendricks. Inside to Wilson, but an offensive foul called on Griswold as he flattened Kelby Vandergriff. So Lebanon gets it back. 9-point lead for the Yellow Jackets at 44-35. Long pass up the floor, deflected by Bolivar and stolen away. Here's a three by Polk, and he hits another one. Kyle Polk can take games over, and he's starting to do that, and the Liberators are back in it to within 6 at 44-38. Timeout, back in a moment.
Dread going to work? Maybe it's time for a change. Apply at Carmico, a local family-owned company in Lebanon. We've got great benefits, flexible hours, and a climate-controlled facility. Come join us at Carmico. We look forward to working with you.
Lebanon Ready Mix and Willard Quarries has the concrete you need, whether you're putting in a new patio, building, or remodeling, or just repairing. Lebanon Ready Mix and Willard Quarries delivers to Laclede County and the surrounding area, providing quality concrete to the homeowner and the building contractor. Free estimates are provided. They'll deliver any amount for all types of concrete construction, when you want it and where you want it. Call Lebanon Ready Mix and Willard Quarries for prompt delivery to your job site. 532-2728.
Jackets scored the first 8 of the third. Bolivar now on a 10-0 run. Here's a backcourt foul, though, on the Liberators. And they will get Griswold for reaching in. Hendricks in the backcourt to Ray. 2 blue shirts come after him. He will work it in the corner to Vandergriff. He will shoot a long one, and it's no good. Offside rebound, Cooper Berry, and he fights his way into position and banks it in. 7 for Berry. He had 5 in the first quarter. Lebanon leads 46-38. Kyle Polk. Here's an NBA deep three, no good. Vandergriff snags the rebound. Bolivar keeps the defense up in backcourt. Jackets will get it up the sideline to Hendricks in the corner to Berry. He'll skip it out to Caleb Ray, who will die a long distance. No good from 3. Mason Wilson with the rebound. Bolivar down 8 with possession. Here's Kyle Polk out front with it. He will drive through the lane, off in the corner to Griswold. Shot fake. Now he steps back and launches. In and out, no good. And the rebound to Berry. 46-38 Lebanon at the 2-minute mark remaining in the third. Caleb Ray guarded by Larimore. To Carr. Gives it up in the corner to Vandergriff. Ball on the left side of the floor. Kelby Vandergriff, baseline left. And pass out front, deflected and stolen by Bolivar. Kyle Polk on a run out. Oh, he missed at high speed. Ray gets the rebound. 1-on-2. Jackets with numbers. Hendricks will hold it up. Now to Wyatt Carr on the right angle. Bounce pass comes out to Caleb Ray. Turnover suddenly afflicting the Yellow Jackets. They've committed 5 here in the third and now have 11 in the ball game. Here's Hendricks guarded by Young. Bolivar picking up the defensive intensity. Vandergriff moves it back out front. Kelby Vandergriff drives around Griswold and tried to thread the needle underneath, and the ball gets kicked by Bolivar. And Lebanon will keep possession. Russell and Huff in for Lebanon as Berry and Vandergriff will check out. Minute 7 to go in the third. Ray in the middle and off of Corey Huff and stolen by Bolivar. And Huff commits a foul as Griswold took it toward the basket at the other end. Goodness. The turnover bug. The virus has gone through the Jackets here in the last 3 minutes. Larimore will inbound to Griswold. Polk, guarded by Carr. Jackets send 2 defenders on Kyle Polk. He rotates it away to Griswold. Griswold to Larimore. Low to Wilson, guarded by Russell. Skips it out to Damian Young. Back to Polk. He will navigate his way in on Carr, rolled it off, no good, but he tipped it in. Kyle Polk, momentum didn't carry him out of the play as he stayed with it and tipped it home. Now stoppage in play before Lebanon inbounds. 46-40 Yellow Jackets. Well, you know Bolivar, with their championship pedigree, are not going to go quietly into the evening. Pressure in backcourt. Hendricks to Carr, back to Hendricks. Hendricks surveying the half-court trap that's imminent. Jackets lob over the top to Ray. Damian Young guarding him tough. Now Ray drives the middle and gets stripped on the way to the goal. Whistle and a foul on Bolivar with 23.7 on the clock. That'll be the 5th team foul on the Liberators and the 4th on Damian Young. Non-shooting, Lebanon will inbound. Ray out, intended for Huff, and Hendricks is there to save the moment as the ball was deflected. Jackets get it back. Carr has a shot blocked, but it comes to Russell underneath. Oh, he flings it up, no good, and then Lebanon takes Kyle Polk down for a foul. So that'll go on Hendricks, his first. Webb will come back in for Lebanon, and Vandergrift going out is Ray and Hendricks. Bolivar will to the basketball. And a chance to score late in the third to narrow the margin even more. Kyle Polk will bring it. Met at the midline by Webb. Polk, right side. Cross-court pass, Griswold. Around Wyatt Carr. Shot at the buzzer, no good. And we'll head for the fourth quarter. Jackets had a 14-point lead early in the third. It's down to 6 after 3. 46-40 Lebanon. Back after this.
At Starnes Auto Body and Glass in Lebanon, Alvy and his staff offer the best customer service and, of course, outstanding quality work. Small windshield chips to full windshield replacements. No job is too big or too small at Starnes Auto Body and Glass. From bumper to bumper, you can rest assured that Starnes Auto Body and Glass is up to the task. Starnes Auto Body and Glass on historic Route 66 in Lebanon. Phone 417-588-3149 or 417-588-7939.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message was brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and Regional Radio KGL.
Well, Bolivar ends up winning the third quarter 12-10. But they carry momentum into the fourth as they have cut a 14-point deficit down to 6. It'll be Lebanon basketball. Yellow Jackets in front 46-40. Austin Hendricks looking to get the ball in. And here's a 5-second call. Lebanon does not get the ball in time. Inbound. 13 Jacket turnovers. Bolivar gets it into Kyle Polk, guarded by Evan Webb. To Gardner Casey, and across it comes to Caden Griswold. Griswold, stop and go move on Barry along the baseline. Whips it out to Mason Wilson for a 3, and he missed it. Good look. The big guy can shoot it from there, but he rimmed it in and out. Jackets get the basketball ahead to Vandergrift, and now off to Caleb Ray. Caleb Ray, left elbow J, up and good. He splashed it home and has 14. 48-40, Lebanon by 8. Polk off to Casey. Distributing to Griswold. Takes Hendricks along the baseline. Blocking foul on Austin. That'll be his second. And the 4th team foul on Lebanon. Bolivar's committed 5. Inbounds pass for the Liberators. Got to watch for Polk, who pushed off on Webb before the ball was delivered in. Inbounds pass to Griswold. Polk. 2 on him. Out to Griswold. Steps around Ray. Back inside, down low to Larimore. Returns it on the perimeter to Griswold. Reverses in the corner. Gardner Casey with a three, no good. And we got a push off inside on Bolivar. And that'll go on Jack Larimore, his third. Lebanon by 8. Full court pressure. Jackets get the ball ahead to Webb. Off to Barry. Knocked away and almost stolen by Casey, but he carries it out of bounds underneath the basket. Jackets will inbound. Caleb Ray finds Webb out on the perimeter. To Vandergrift. And again to Ray. Ray out front. Baseline to Webb to the short corner. Finds Hendricks inside with a drop step and a fake, but he missed. And the ball is saved by Hendricks off of Bolivar, though, and Lebanon will keep it. Oh, the Jackets, in addition to the turnovers, Russell and Hendricks have missed 2 point-blank shots underneath the goal. LHS keeps it in the corner. It goes to Webb. Hendricks out front. Now to Caleb Ray. Ray turns down the three. Webb will shoot from the corner and splash home a three ball. 51-40. Lebanon's built the lead back into double figures. Here's Wilson out front. Ball poked away by Barry. Rolls into backcourt. Picked up by Bolivar. Polk posting up on Webb, who goes down trying to draw the charge. No whistle and a bucket inside for Kyle Polk, who has 20. 51-42. Jackets on the press break. Attacking is Ray. Too strong. Barry keeps it alive. Hendricks tries to follow but can't get it in. And here comes Griswold. Bolivar running. 2-on-3 in the corner. Gardner Casey with a three. Good over Vandergrift. 12 for Gardner Casey. And Bolivar to within 6 at 51-45. Here's Hendricks inside. Knocked to the floor and fouled. And they will call the foul on Wilson. That is his second. And Hendricks will go to the free throw line. Jackets on the evening, 5 for 6 at the stripe. And the free throw is on the money. Russell comes in, Barry checks out, and Huff comes in for Vandergrift. One more for Hendricks, 5:45 remaining in the fourth. Lebanon by 7, and now 8. 53-45. Polk will bring it up on Webb. Delivers to Wilson, guarded by Russell. In the corner to Larimore. He'll skip it out to Griswold. Low to Polk. 3 defenders on him. Out to Griswold for a three, and it's up and good. Jackets triple team Polk in the lane area, and he found the open shooter, Caden Griswold. 53-48. Bolivar to within 5. Jackets to get a win tonight are going to have to earn it. Here's a foul, though, on Bolivar. And Lebanon will get free throws with the clock stopped, 5:13 remaining. Fourth on Larimore. And Ray will go to the line for Lebanon. (53-48) Jackets. Free throw good, and one more for Caleb Ray, who's had a productive evening, now with 15. Averaging 11 coming in. And the second one rims out. Hendricks kept the rebound alive and knocked it off Bolivar. Jackets will have it. Leading by 6, 54-48. Caleb Ray in the corner to Webb. Pulls the trigger off the side of the backboard. Quick release on the shot. And Bolivar comes away with it. Maybe too quick that time. 5:04 remaining. Polk. Fall away over Russell. Good. 22 for Kyle Polk. Bolivar to within 4. It's 54-50. And inbounds pass knocked out of bounds by Griswold. Lebanon will keep it. Griswold and Polk, couple of tall, long athletes that can anticipate passes and get their hands on the basketball. Here's Ray, avoiding the double team out front. Evan Webb, another three, in and out, no good. And the rebound to Bolivar. Here's Polk, stepping through the lane, and whistle blows and a foul on the floor against Lebanon. It'll be the Jackets' 5th foul. Webb goes out, Wyatt Carr back in. Bolivar lobs it into Polk. Zips it into Larimore, who breaks free from the Lebanon defense and scores. 2-point game, 54-52. Jackets were up by 11 not too long ago. Here's Hendricks to Huff, baseline right. And the ball knocked out of bounds off the Yellow Jackets. They turn it over. So Bolivar can tie or take the lead this trip. Inbound to Polk. Carr will draw the defensive work on him. Pass off to Griswold. To Wilson, now to Gardner Casey. In the corner to Larimore. They'll give him all the room necessary. He'll dribble in on Vandegrift, throw it in the corner to Wilson for a three, and it's in and out. Had it halfway down. That would have given the Liberators the lead for the first time since the first quarter. Ray will bring it across. Jackets need a bucket this trip. Here's Ray out to Barry. They'll look for the backdoor cut. Nothing available. Ray on the outskirts. Step back three is up and short, and Mason Wilson has the rebound. One and done for Lebanon, and again Bolivar with the basketball. Down by 2. Kyle Polk. Fall away over. Carr is good from below the three-point line, and we are deadlocked at 54. Back comes Carr up the left side. He'll look to turn the corner and get blocked and fouled by Griswold, and Lebanon will go to the free throw line. Third foul on Griswold, and it'll be Wyatt Carr for the one and bonus, and a 54-54 tie. Foul shot is up and good. Carr with 8. Jackets 9 out of 11 at the stripe in the basketball game. And now 10 out of 12. Timeout. Jackets lead by 2 with 3:13 remaining in regulation. Lebanon 56, Bolivar 54 on KJL.
Yeah, I remember some things about my elementary school years. I remember, what's her name in 5th grade. I had a crush on her, but never told her. I remember the lunch lady. She used to bang a metal spoon on the counter when we got out of line. Her name escapes me. But I do remember the name of our bus driver, Mrs. Bernie Donnelly.
If you're looking for a rewarding career, the Lebanon R3 School District is now hiring and has openings for paraprofessionals, cooks, custodians, and bus drivers. These are well-compensated job opportunities with benefits to the right candidate, and signing bonuses are available. To find out more, go to lebanon.k12.mo.us.
Lebanon will go to Buffalo on Monday to face the Bison. They got a big win last night, Buffalo did, over Ash Grove. Bolivar looking for win number 10 in the new year. They're 9-4 coming into the game tonight in 2023. They've had their hands full with the Yellow Jackets. Bolivar with possession, down 2, 56-54. Griswold, watched there by Hendricks. And now we got a foul called against Lebanon, and it goes on Wyatt Carr. So his second. 16 fouls on Lebanon. Bolivar will go to the bonus the rest of the way on common fouls. Larimore in the corner. Catch and shoot three for Griswold, and he knocks it down. He's hit 4 from distance tonight, and Bolivar leads for the first time since early in the second quarter, and now a walk in backcourt on Lebanon. 15 Jacket turnovers. The Liberators get it back. And they have a 1-point lead. Carr on Polk. Hands it out to Larimore with 2:40 to go. To Gardner Casey. Larimore. Wilson out front, guarded by Barry. Back out to Larimore. Larimore retreats on the right-hand dribble. 2:25 to go. Clock running here in the fourth. Liberators by 1. And Larimore will just back it out. No one within 20 feet of him. 57-56, Bolivar. Liberators have trailed by 14 in this ball game. They've been down by 11 here in the fourth. Vandergrift will come out to challenge. And now Robbie Hoig will call a timeout with 1:57 remaining. Bolivar 57, Lebanon 56 on KJ.
Hi, I'm David Lehman of David Lehman Insurance. Are your insurance premiums giving you a wake-up call? We offer several options that allow us to provide coverage that fits your individual needs at affordable pricing. Stop in today for a free quote on any of your insurance needs. David Lehman Insurance, 2021 South Jefferson, Suite B, Lebanon, Missouri, or call 417-533-5444.
First State Community Bank. We've got spirit. Yes, we do. As First State Community Bank, we're proud to support our Lebanon Yellow Jackets and Conway Bears. Being a part of the Laclede County community is important to us, and giving back is what we do. So we've got spirit. How about you? Go Jackets, go Bears. We are First State Community Bank. First State Community Bank. Success starts here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, online at fscb.com. Find us on Facebook.
Well, on the reset, both teams in the 1-1. Next foul will put Lebanon into the double bonus. Arrow on a jump ball would favor Bolivar. And the Liberators have the basketball coming out of the timeout. Bolivar with 2 timeouts remaining, Lebanon with 3. Couple of ticks under 2 to go in regulation. Larimore in backcourt gets it into Griswold. Out to Larimore. Jackets try to jump him. Pass goes to Wilson. Now inside to Polk. And a foul. As he muscled it up toward the rim. And 2 at the line for Kyle Polk. And the foul on Wyatt Carr is 3rd. First free throw for Kyle is up, and it rolls in. He's had his usual big night with 25, averaging 21 a ball game. Trying to give Bolivar a 3-point lead, and he does. 59-56. Pressure in backcourt. Jackets get it into Ray. Big trip here for the black and gold. Caleb Ray, guarded by Larimore. He avoids him and shoots the 3, no good. Rebound in the corner. Kelby Vandergrift is there to rescue it and bring it back out on the perimeter. Vandergrift, no look pass to Carr. Baseline to Hendricks. With 1:23 remaining. Here's Vandergrift, watched by Griswold. Cross, it comes to Carr. To Ray. Corner Barry. Back out front Carr. To Hendricks. Bolivar fans across the way encouraging their team's defensive effort. Minute to go in the fourth. Lebanon with the basketball. Prolonged possession. Down 3, 59-56. Ray guarded by Polk. Keeps the dribble going. Sends it out to Vandergrift. He'll drive. Kick out in the corner. Cooper Berry for the tie. Got it! Vandergrift the setup, and Berry drills the 3 from baseline right. And we're tied at 59. Polk with the basketball. Yo-yos it out front near the 10-second line, guarded by Wyatt Carr. 30 seconds remaining. An Ozark Conference thriller tonight at the Bosma Hall. Kyle Polk, ball in his hands. And timeout Bolivar with 17 seconds remaining. It's 59 apiece. Back with the conclusion after this.
Hi, this is Brad Miser with Henderson Heating and Cooling. Since 1958, Henderson Heating and Cooling has been serving countless homes and businesses with the latest in HVAC technology and prompt, reliable service that you can count on, with the best products and services that you have come to know for the past 60 years. We are a trained comfort specialist dealer and a Daikin Comfort Pro dealer. So if you are doing new construction or wanting to upgrade your existing heating and cooling system, call Henderson Heating and Cooling today. We are always happy to serve you. Henderson Heating and Cooling. Locally owned and operated, and proud to be a part of the communities we serve.
Look good and feel good with Kimber Wellness Center. At Kimber Wellness Center, the staff has training and talent to help you look and feel your best. Kimber Wellness Center in Lebanon specializes in cryotherapy. Get rid of that stubborn body fat, cellulite, and lose inches with cryoslimming. They offer cryoskin facials, cupping facials, or dry brush facials that can reduce fine lines and wrinkles, restoring your skin to a more youthful appearance. At Kimber Wellness, they offer massage therapy that can drain away stress, reduce pain and muscle soreness, while increasing your circulation and boosting your energy. Want to know more? Call to schedule your free consultation at 417-664-8280.
Well, those not on the pass list tonight that paid at the gate, they have gotten good value for their investment in this one. It's been 3 good ball games between Bolivar and Lebanon. 59 all, Liberator basketball, 17.9 on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Polk with the basketball, watched by Carr. Kyle Polk operating on the left side of the floor. Down to 10, down to 9. Kyle Polk races up, 15-footer no good, but knocked to the floor and fouled with 6.6 to go. And he'll take 2 shots at the line and foul by Wyatt Carr. So Kyle Polk, 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And the shot perfect. Jackets will have time to get it down. 6.6. Full timeout, Ryan Toombs with 6.6 to go. 60-59 Bolivar. One more free throw in a moment.
Seeger Toyota of St. Robert with over 150 new Toyotas available, either being built on the way or on the lot, all with Seeger Care maintenance included, and over 150 pre-owned available with over 20 different makes and 14 different lenders waiting to help. All of our new Seeger Toyotas come with Seeger Care, which means your first 4 years of maintenance, well, we cover that for you here at Seeger. So reach out to us or stop by and see the excitement for yourself. We can make service a breeze. That's Seeger Toyota next to Walmart in St. Robert or at SeegerToyota.net.
Arr, a hoist there, matey.
A hoist?
Aye, ye be needing a boat hoist for your vessel to keep off barnacles and prevent hull blisters for a cleaner bottom and better fuel efficiency.
Hey, thanks. I'll look into that.
You do that, you salty dog. Arr.
Since 1984, EconoLift Boat Hoist has been providing quality boat lifts. So stop scrubbing your bottom. Check them out online at econolift.com.
Out of the Lebanon timeout, one more shot at the line for Kyle Polk. Bolivar 60 and the Yellow Jackets 59. Bolivar will keep one blue shirt on the free throw line. Second free throw, Kyle Polk, and it goes in. 61-59. Timeout Bolivar, 6.6 remaining, and we will be back after this on Regional Radio.
When it comes time for dentures, you do have choices. Drive an hour or more away or stay close to home. Have the extractions and wait weeks for the dentures, or you could have it done the same exact day. Lebanon Family Dentistry provides general dentistry and has the lab in-house. Dr. Stephen R. Sanders provides premium dentures that provide superior wear, resistance, long life, and a natural look. Lebanon Family Dentistry even does same-day dentures and same-day denture repair, as well as heat-cured relines so your dentures will fit and feel better. Give them a call today at 417-588-1690 or 1-888-DENTURES. This provider is not a specialist in prosthodontics.
Lebanon trying to pull a major surprise tonight in Ozark Conference basketball against the second place team in the standings. They will need something good to happen in the final 6.6 here in the fourth quarter. 61-59 Bolivar. Again, the Liberators have faced a 14-point deficit in the second half and an 11-point deficit here in the fourth quarter. Full court pressure. Wyatt Carr running the baseline. He'll get it into Caleb Ray. He will zigzag his way to the front court. Launch a 25-footer. Good! He hit it! Time runs out. Did Bolivar get a time? Caleb Ray drains about a 24-footer on the left angle. Hold on with the celebration. There may be just a little bit of time left. Robbie Hoig had one timeout remaining. They may come over to the table to consult. So Lebanon leads 62-61. Bolivar timeout. There may be 1 second remaining. But Bolivar will have to get a shot in .01. If that's the case, it can only be a tip. Can't be a catch and a shot. So we'll see what the final determination is on the time. But Caleb Ray on the move after the press break drills a three-pointer. 1 second remaining. Bolivar will have the ball with the length of the floor to go. Now the Yellow Jackets can't foul on the catch or a potential shot. Mason Wilson down at the other end. You know Polk is going to come to get it. Now timeout. As Ryan Toombs assesses the formation and calls the time. So that will run Lebanon out of timeouts. With 1 second remaining. Well, the Jackets had the full 84 feet. Carr got it into Ray, and he avoided defenders in backcourt and sprinted to an open spot on the left side of the floor, which is the area he really likes. And he let it fly, and it was knocked down with 1 second remaining. Lebanon leads at 62-61. So neither team has a timeout remaining. And again, the Yellow Jackets cannot afford to foul. Kyle Polk standing at the offensive side of midcourt. Carr will guard the inbounder, who is Larimore. He has the shot. The pass blocked inbounds by Carr, and that will run it out. Wyatt Carr deflected the inbounds pass, and the Jackets on senior night defeat Bolivar by a score of 62-61. And we'll be back with the postgame show in just a moment on KJ.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Mid-Missouri Bank knows it's the little things that matter most. The little things add up in life, like getting 4% cash back with Kasasa, like rounding up your debit card purchases to the nearest dollar and putting that money in your savings account. Now, more than ever, you need your checking and savings account balances to be growing. Mid-Missouri Bank wants to help you grow. Visit midmobank.com to make the switch and start growing today. Mid-Missouri Bank is building the community bank of the future in the Ozarks today. Member FDIC.
Oh, real estate. Not really any fun, is it? Whether you need to move because of work, just time to move up, or size down, there's a ton of stuff to worry about when looking for a home. Are they asking too much? Why are they asking so little? Home inspections, deeds, utility costs? Will the home keep its value? Is it a good area? All the paperwork, the financing, the negotiating? Oh! I think I might have lost my marbles if it wasn't for my realtor.
RE/MAX Next Generation Angie Long started in this business because she loves helping people and she loves seeing people's dream come true. So why wouldn't you call Angie Long at 718-2217?
Dread going to work? Maybe it's time for a change. Apply at Carmico, a local family-owned company in Lebanon. We've got great benefits, flexible hours, and a climate-controlled facility. Come join us at Carmico. We look forward to working with you.
Lebanon Ready Mix and Willard Quarries has the concrete you need, whether you're putting in a new patio, building, or remodeling, or just repairing. Lebanon Ready Mix and Willard Quarries delivers to Laclede County and the surrounding area, providing quality concrete to the homeowner and the building contractor. Free estimates are provided. They'll deliver any amount for all types of concrete construction when you want it and where you want it. Call Lebanon Ready Mix and Willard Quarries for prompt delivery to your job site. 532-2728.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
For all your insurance needs, call Austin Moore, Mid-Missouri Insurance, 417-532-5800, or visit midmoinsurance.com, or stop by 278 North Jefferson, Lebanon, Missouri.
You're listening to Regional Radio for the Ozarks, KJEL Lebanon. The dedicated employees at G3 Boats in Lebanon know about the hard work and discipline it takes to have a winning team. We proudly support all our athletes and wish them the very best this season. G3 Boats, a great catch.
Wow, what a night of basketball here at Boswell Auditorium. As the Yellow Jackets pull one out of the fire and upend Bolivar 62-61. Liberators led 17-16 after one. Lebanon on a 20-11 second quarter burst took an 8-point lead at halftime, 36-28. And the Jackets were up by as much as 14 early in the third and had an 11-point lead in the fourth quarter before Bolivar stormed back. Liberators took the lead on two free throws by Kyle Polk with 6.6 seconds remaining. But Caleb Ray hits the game-winning three-pointer with a second to go, and then Wyatt Carr deflects the inbounds pass into backcourt as time expires, and the Jackets come out with a win, 62-61. Bolivar scoring tonight, led by Kyle Polk with 28. Gardner Casey and Caden Griswold each with 12. Jack Larimore with 4. 3 in the ball game for Ricky Gooding, and 2 points for Mason Wilson. Bolivar hit 10 threes in the ball game. The Liberators went 9 for 9 at the free throw stripe. Caleb Ray with 18, including the game-winning 3 for Lebanon. 10 points for Cooper Berry. He hit the game-tying 3 there late in the fourth quarter before Kyle Polk's 2 free throws put Bolivar back ahead. Wyatt Carr with 9, 7 each for Austin Hendricks and Kelby Vandergriff, 6 for Evan Webb, 3 in the ball game for Dylan Russell, and 2 for Mason Huber. Jackets hit 8 threes. They were 10 of 12 at the free throw line. Lebanon 5 more turnovers in the contest, 15 compared to 10 for Bolivar. Lebanon back at 500, 12-12 on the season. They go to 3-6 in the Ozark Conference. Bolivar now 16-8 and 6-3. Jackets win it by a score of 62-61. We'll have more on the postgame show in just a moment.
Summit Natural Gas is proud of the investments it's made in the communities we serve. We're proud of the great local talent on our team, the contributions we make to local town revenue, and the high-quality, safe system we've built to deliver North American-sourced gas directly to your home. Call us today at 1-800-927-0787 or visit summitnaturalgas.com to learn more. That's 1-800-927-0787 or visit summitnaturalgas.com to learn more.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Camberlock Engineering and Manufacturing Incorporated is a leading manufacturer of ribbon converting machines with the experience and technical ability to provide quality machines at a reasonable price. See our ribbon machine list for product samples from our machines at camberlock.com. Plus, as a versatile company, Camberlock Engineering can also repair the most minor issue with your car hauler or do a complete frame rail or other structural component replacement. And they also repair and replace wiring and hydraulics. Camberlock Engineering in Lebanon. See what we can do for you. Call toll-free at 1-800-309-5023.
Locked out of your car? Battery dead? Flat tire or stuck in the mud? C&S Towing is here for you and your family 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No job too big or small, we tow it all. Craig and Sandra have been taking care of area families the way they would their own family. C&S Towing, family owned and operated. 417-532-3871. That's 417-532-3871.
110 years. How many companies can say their roots in the community have been around for over a century? Very few, but Missouri Cooperage is one of those rare companies who have stood the test of time. Since 1912, Missouri Cooperage has been providing family-supporting jobs and investing in the local community. Now they want to invest in you. Missouri Cooperage has several full-time positions available with great pay and great benefits right here in Lebanon. Find the one for you by visiting IndependenceStaveCompany.com/careers. Investing in residents and the community for well over a century. Missouri Cooperage.
And we're back at the Boswell Auditorium. Jackets win over Bolivar 63-62. Coach Ryan Toombs with us on the postgame show. Got a good friend in the broadcasting business. He always tells coaches after win, Coach, you had them all the way. That wasn't necessarily the case tonight, though, was it?
No. Until about 2 minutes into the third quarter, everything was going just about as well as we could have hoped. And then Kyle Polk did Kyle Polk things until down to the very wire and got fouled on the jumper, hit both of them, and then Caleb Ray made the magic happen with help from his teammates, and it was really, really good high school basketball game. Really big win for our kids. I mean, gosh, I can't tell you, like, how many times we've been right there and things just kind of don't bounce our way, and our kids needed a win like that in the worst way, and I'm just so happy for them. I'm happy for our seniors. You know, that's how you do senior night right there, and happy for Caleb to hit that shot to send his good friends, Austin and Evan, off into the sunset.
Yep. Well, this is kind of, I don't know if it's a program-defining victory tonight. It's a program-constructing victory, I guess. Might be a better way to term it, because you beat a quality ball club tonight that certainly, with their talent and their pedigree, they've got a chance to do some things in Class 5 this year. But you beat them tonight, so big feather in the cap for your ball club.
No doubt. And before I talk about that, I want to give a shout out to Coach Hoyt. Coach Hoyt at Bolivar was my JV coach. I graduated from there, and for my money, he's the best coach in Southwest Missouri, bar none. And I have no doubt he's going to get his kids playing their best basketball here before too long, just in time to make another run to the Final Four. That's what he does, and that's what his kids seem to do every year. And so, yes, that I would call it a signature win. You know, we've had some wins early in the season. We beat Marshfield, and everybody was like, hey, that's great. We beat Willard at the first round of Blue and Gold, but we've really been looking for the win over the type of team that's like top 3 in the conference, and we almost had it against Parkview. We had Rolla on the ropes, you know, and now finally got what we've been looking for all year, which was the big kind of upset style type win, and just, again, so proud of our kids.
after what happened on Wednesday night, I mean, that wasn't a good ball game.
No, not for
by
us.
the Yellow Jackets
No.
at all whatsoever against West Plains. But you go back to work in the gym yesterday and get ready to go. Not a whole lot of time to prepare for Bolivar, but the kid they found their moxie tonight, didn't they?
Well, you know what we did at the end of practice yesterday? We played dodgeball. So that's how we got ready for Bolivar. No, we practiced for an hour and 15 minutes, and then that was the last practice of the season for our freshmen and our JV kids, and we wanted to do something fun as a group and try to put the thoughts of how poorly we played against West Plains behind us, because you're right, we did not play our best basketball, and we didn't play our best basketball against Carl Junction, and then we beat Waynesville, but they didn't have Brooks and all this, and it just felt like the season was getting long in the tooth for us, and we felt like we needed to do something different, and our kids really enjoyed it. They responded tonight, so maybe dodgeball is how we'll finish practice every time. I don't know. I don't know if that's such a good idea, but it was what we needed at the time, and I'm, again, so happy for our kids. And before I don't know if you're going to ask me another one, but Wyatt Carr with the tip, because you almost know Christian Leitner down there is going to catch that and score it, and Wyatt just didn't leave it to chance, and he's been dealing with some health struggles and up and down, and wasn't himself against West Plains Wednesday. So for him to come up big tonight for us, and after getting called for the foul on the jump shot, big time play for Wyatt Carr.
Well, and you needed a guard whoever caught the ball, but you couldn't foul because they could have won the ball game at the free throw line. So that was the best case scenario.
And if we accidentally foul Kyle Poke, he's knocking both of them down. It's not even a question. And so for Wyatt to just say, nope, I'm going to tip this pass, and just a great play, and Caleb hitting the shot, and Cooper Berry. Okay, so I couldn't run a set. Robbie knows all of my sets, okay, so I couldn't call a set. He's going to call it out, and it's not going to be open. His kids are too good at defenders. So we just stayed with our motion there at the end, and Kelby got a middle drive, and Cooper's man helped, and Cooper just stepped up like he's done it all year and just knocked it down to tie the game, and that was a huge, huge play.
Yep. Well, on to the two games to wrap up the regular season next week at Buffalo. Dangerous game there. I mean, they beat Ash Grove last night.
I saw that. You cannot – gosh, Southwest Missouri, everybody is so well coached, and these kids work so hard in this area of the state to never give up and never quit. And Kyle Galowski, somebody who I was on staff with under Adam Thornhill here, is the coach over there. He's a great coach. It doesn't surprise me that with arguably less talent this year, he's got them winning more games. Just an outstanding coach. And so I know he's going to be ready for us. And those kids, Buffalo, if you think Buffalo doesn't want to beat Lebanon, you got another thing coming. So what we can't do is relax. And we talked to the kids. You brought up West Plains. I told them, I was like, this team tonight that we were is who we need to be the rest of the way. That's who we are. That's what we need to play like. Forget about West Plains. Forget about Carl Junction. We're this team from now on, and hopefully our kids will embrace that and play their best basketball at the right time.
Well, you got 2 games left, but tomorrow you're on a Zoom to see the district
thanks
tournament.
for reminding me.
And you've got a little ammunition now with what happened tonight, maybe to get a better seed than perhaps originally thought.
It's tough because we're us and Waynesville are the only 2 teams on the boys' side that are from this area. So on one hand, nobody wants to vote for you to be too high, but probably nobody wants to play you either. So I don't know about those middle schools giving us any favors, but definitely have an argument, I think, to be in the middle of that bracket at least with that win tonight over Bolivar. Also, Lafayette Wildwood beat Parkview by 2, so that means I even more so would have liked to have that Parkview win, but we can at least go in and say, hey, we played them down to the wire just like they did, and maybe we're right behind those guys, and hopefully they're at least a 4, and we can get into that 4-5 game and maybe make some noise.
3 really good ball games tonight between Bolivar and Lebanon, and the Jackets win 2 of them. So that's another step in the right direction.
No doubt. And Bolivar and Lebanon, I know we've got Camdenton, big rivalry, natural rivalry. Waynesville, same thing. Rolla, a little bit the same thing. But Bolivar, new to the conference, it's going to be a little bit of a natural rivalry. Kind of weird to say for me being from there, but Yellow Jackets through and through, baby. We've got to keep this rolling.
All right. Have a good weekend, Coach. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Coach Ryan Toombs joining us on the postgame show. Lebanon over Bolivar tonight by a score of 62-61. We'll have the Lady Yellow Jackets on Monday night here at Boswell Auditorium against Kickapoo. And the Jackets will go to Kickapoo on Tuesday night, and we'll have the broadcast from Springfield in the 7 o'clock hour. Great night for the Jacket seniors, Evan Webb and Austin Hendricks, and a terrific ball game here. Final score, Jackets 62, Liberators 61, and good night from Boswell Auditorium.
You've been listening to Lebanon Yellow Jacket Basketball. Tonight's game brought to you by Lebanon Ready Mix, Henderson Heating and Cooling, Mid-Missouri Insurance, Singer Toyota, First State Community Bank, Lebanon R3 Schools, Summit Natural Gas, Carmico, Camberlock Engineering, CNS Towing, Mid-Missouri Bank, Starnes Automotive, Kimber Wellness, David Lehman Insurance, Remax Agent Angie Long in Lebanon, Missouri Cooperage, and Lebanon Family Dentistry. Lebanon Yellow Jacket Basketball is a presentation of Regional Radio KJL Sports.